Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button. Mics.
Welcome. No.
She swapped her mics, which is so funny. You can't swap them now.
Yes, here. I'm still talking. Welcome to the morning show. Just
she
pick it up.
didn't like the way the
what?
The sharks looked.
Yeah, well, I am a shark.
On
and you're
side.
a jet.
So instead of just moving the pieces, she moved the whole mic, which is even funnier.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I just
Me and this
realized
chick
that.
are gonna have some words today.
So, but this is yours.
Yes.
You want your pass back?
Yes.
Why'd you give it to me then?
I didn't do this. This was her. Thank you.
Morning, everyone.
Welcome to Gangster Friday.
God, what do you have
as
on your
I
head?
am flying my colors for my gangster people. What's the problem?
I don't know.
Well, you're going to tell me I'm insulting my gangster people?
I
Why?
think you're insulting your gangster people. Anyway, did everyone have fun? We went to Smoke Barbecue yesterday, which was so much fun.
I never seen
much food.
I never seen you eat that much.
You may not see me eat again for a week.
And you know who else ate a lot?
Who? Baxton?
Amazon and Baxton. They went over to the corner.
You were stuffed?
You were stuffed. And I said, that
Speaking
child's
of
eating again.
I don't know who ate more, though. I'm thinking it's you.
Me?
You. I think you ate more than anybody.
Why?
Because I watched your plate next to me.
I had one piece of everything.
Each go round.
I watched a little clip of the video and he was just like, I had a buffet.
Because they kept bringing them to me. So I took a piece. You know, I'm going to tell you what the problem was. Every time it came, somebody
passed it along.
So I had a plate. She passed along the plate. I wasn't serving.
At the beginning, I took your plate away.
Yeah. So I said, I'm going to have to take a piece because she constantly giving it away. Smoke's Barbecue in Fort Lauderdale. You got to go. The place is unbelievable.
So delicious. On 32nd Street, right on, there you have it. It's on A1A, just north of Oakland, on the west side of the street. There's a whole lot of strip places in there. So good.
We have friends down there. We have different
There's a parking lot right in front of it. You can't miss it.
And of course, Dawn shows up and she gets a parking right in front of the place.
Yeah.
How rare is that? What do you mean,
For me,
the
it's
place
not
is
rare
all
at all.
packed. Oh, that happens all the time? That happens all the time.
You know, it would
Excuse
happen
me.
for you too if you actually thank your angels and, you know, spots open up. It's all good though. Kennedy got a spot. I don't know why Kennedy drove by herself.
You drove down by yourself?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to drive.
No, they had two cars. You could have taken, they went 5 in a car. You could have taken 2 people with you. You didn't have to go by yourself. And then you came back with Mad Max.
Oh,
And what happened to him?
He slept.
yeah. We were singing and then he just fell asleep. I was like, why did it start getting quiet? And I looked over and I was like, oh.
I can't believe he fell asleep. It's not far, but the traffic was so horrific yesterday, both ways, that it took 40, 45 minutes to get there. I was like, I'm good for 30 minutes. In the last 15, I'm like, both ways.
I'm going to tell you something.
Coming back was worse. I couldn't even get to I-95 coming back.
I'm going to tell you. I was in the front seat, and this one's driving. And I didn't want to look up anymore. She takes 17 turns.
Now you know I don't like a cruise
She's
ship.
like a pinball machine. She doesn't stay in the lane. When I drive, I stay in the lane because I was taught, when I got my CDL, that the more you stay in one lane, the chances of you having an accident are less. This one, zoom and zoom and zoom and zoom. She gets into an exit lane, zoom, 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 zoom,
People
zoom,
drive
zoom.
so slow and they ride their brakes, and I don't understand how people drive in Florida.
So on the way back, because she's a nervous Nelly, she comes up locally. First Federal, then
First A1A, and then had to
A1A,
cut to Federal, and then
and
up,
then-
and then to Dixie.
I felt like the food was coming out of me. So I didn't look up. I stayed on my phone talking to people. To do
You drive
some
next
business.
time.
Oh.
You could drive my car next time.
No, I kind of enjoy you driving. The Indians were in the back, and they were like,
I was last, and I was trying to like follow you, and I could tell like because you have the sparkly license plate, and I was like, "There's Don," and I like looked away, and then I couldn't find you anymore.
And that was just 95 to Oakland. I should have cut off in Commercial and come down, and I know better, but I followed Waze. Maybe Commercial would have been worse, but it was bumper to bumper to bumper. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, so much traffic. But the food was so well worth it, and the price point is unbelievable. Andrew got food for his girlfriend, so she'd have dinner for last night. He's so
he said it
thoughtful.
was really cheap. He says, I was shocked because you can eat there, or you can eat 2 meals, 2 this, 2 that, for like $20.
Right, it's like 2 sides, the cornbread, everything was great. Of all the food, though, I think I like that jalapeno sausage, which is so funny because I'm not
You
like
don't
the
even
sausage.
eat sausage.
I know, but this had like
You didn't stop eating it.
Look, there's me sucking on a bone.
I gotta tell you, they had 2 different types of ribs. I had one rib that when I bit into it, it was juicy. Oh, and when I bit into it, it came off the bone, the whole thing. So I had a mouthful of
Bones, rib, meat.
And this one decides to talk to me. I'm like,
Were you so full? You were full all day.
well, I was full until we got here, and then you put us to work. And I thank God because it was coming out the way you were driving. I was like a nervous wreck. She has to dance of joy right there.
So much
Michelle
food.
and her mom, what's her name, Janice?
Julia.
Were so hospitable. We want to thank them. And I told her mom that she's going to come up here. We're going to do a show. So I'm going to give up my chair like I do with your mom and come up and, and we'll do some fun stuff with her.
Moms of that generation are just different, right?
She says, no, this is Michelle's place. She runs everything. I says, really?
Well, such a lovely lady. The food, did you have a favorite? It was all good, right?
I think the brisket was my favorite.
It was really
That
good.
was really good.
How about the pastrami? Do you like that?
Oh,
They're
my
known.
God.
Their pastrami's award-winning, right up to with Katz's Deli in New York. They've compared.
Wow.
And I only eat pastrami. I put mayo on it.
Yeah?
Yeah. But yesterday, I put the mustard on it.
They've got this like spicy rub where they smoke everything.
Oh, my
You're gonna see
God.
the commercial coming out.
Did
We've
you
got the
notice
guys
this was
working.
spicy?
It's,
My head was on fire.
I don't know what happened. We worked everyone so hard they decided not to come in today.
Where is everybody?
It was such a long day yesterday because then we came back and we got some new furniture. Look at the amount of seating in this one studio. 4, 7, 8, 9, 11. There's like 12, 13 chairs in this one room.
13, 14.
Is that unbelievable? In this little area. We've
Yeah,
got more
and you-
chairs in here than we have out there.
And you did it, and now nobody showed up for work.
Well, they're going to be here. But, oh my gosh, if anyone's looking for furniture, right next door at REH, they're having a huge warehouse sale right down the parking lot from us. Tons of furniture. We got new chairs for set. We got these. We got this tree. I got to go down and check out today, see what they've got. The sale's running through tomorrow. So as things sell, they replace them. So it's a perfect day for girl math.
We did. We got rid of a lot of old furniture. Who was talking to me? Oh, last night on You and Your Doctor, we met the Splash people, IV people, and the wife was explaining to me girl math. I almost fell over. I said to her, you know girl math? She says, Oh my God, yes. And her husband's like, what are you talking about? You buy something, if they give you 10% off, you still spent. And she says, oh no, that's girl math.
Well, look, they lowered the price, and then we went right back up, but it was tax, so you could do what you got to do. Otherwise, it would have been more.
It cancels out.
Exactly. It canceled out.
Every girl knows girl math. It's just a thing.
Well, I brought in scratch and sniff today.
What is that?
I brought in a piece of equipment. As I'm moving, I bring in stuff.
You take an eyeball out with it. Are
I'm
these
not-
are
I'm going
these
this direction.
XLRs?
Yes. So if you know what this is, and you call in, it has an XLR here and an XLR here, and it expands to 12 feet.
It's got to be either mic. It's got to be mics with XLRs or lights.
what do you
but
think
lights
this
don't
is?
have XLRs.
The only one who knows who this is her. She knew what it was right away.
Really?
Because she's in the movie making business.
What is it? A boomstick?
How'd you know that? Very good. This is a boomstick. Very good.
Interesting.
This is what a boomstick looks like, and you know that we have the big boomer in Studio A, and you put a microphone inside the boomer stick, and you hold it like this.
Well, now we can use it when we go out.
That's right. That's what we're talking about.
That.
Yeah,
I
like
was going to
this.
say, you need a license to hold a boomstick. It looks like you're spearing a whale or something.
You have to be in the union. You have to be in the Freddie Union to get
I was
this.
going to say, what union?
You got to wear this. You got to be in Thug Life. Thug Life? Can we do a Thug Life element? Yeah.
You look like your mom with your hair wrapped up like that. Morning.
Let's see if Josh knows what this is.
I don't know, I got the head nod. Is it a guy thing? At what age do you do the head nod?
Tell him you're 90
When do you start, though?
when you're 10.
Is that it? The head nod. What does it mean?
Sup.
What's up?
Sup. Not what's up. Sup.
Sup.
Sup. S-U-P. Sup.
Head nod.
Have you seen the thing on the internet where it's like up is high, down is yes, right is something, and left is something else?
It's like all body
right's
language.
maybe, and this is I don't know.
Do you know that
For
you wear
guys.
an earring here or you wear an earring here? It means two different things.
Yeah, I did just learn that.
And what about this in the right pocket and this in the left pocket? It
I don't
means
know
two
that
different
one.
things. Gangster life, baby.
I'm loving
Gangsta
this.
life.
I'm loving this new set, though. These new chairs. I don't need to sit on pillows anymore. I don't need to sink. Oh my gosh, I feel like
The chairs
we're
go
on a
up and
whole
down.
level of production. It's really nice.
The chairs go up and down.
Do your feet touch the floor?
Yeah.
Louise sat down last night and she sits and she like bounces. She's like, oh my gosh, oh my! She was
On the
so
other
excited
chairs.
on the other chairs that the artwork was like she could not believe. And I'm excited that I want to say we do have a new love and romance show starting next week.
That's gonna
Love
be
in the
fun.
Keys,
That is gonna be fun.
which is going to be so much
And
fun.
she works for Channel 5. She's a somebody.
She
this
does
one.
their ratings. She does all the research for all the NBC ratings for all the studios. I don't know how she does it, but that's what she does.
I know how she does it. You know what this is?
Is that a monopod?
No, it's not.
Oh, is that a boom mic up
Yeah.
thing?
I thought it was a monopod. I'm looking for my monopod. I love my monopod. Where is my monopod?
Maybe gave it to somebody.
No. I wouldn't give that to nobody.
I don't know.
What's the matter
I
with you?
wouldn't give that to nobody. What's the matter with you?
I found this.
What's
Hey
it
man,
say?
what's up? The head nod, the up head nod. Yo man, check this girl out. Left. Hey, I need to talk to you.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Down nod. Greetings, sir. You have my respect. That is hilarious.
If that's not so true.
That is so true.
I think we should. I
Josh
think
is like, yeah.
we should make a poster of this and hang it in the big
Can we do it
studio.
with Josh's face in it?
Yep.
My face.
She
Yeah,
wants to
you're a
play.
man.
You've got the most honest face of it. I'm thinking G-Man, no. Garcia, no.
Garcia barely moves his head.
Dylan, no.
Yeah, Dylan's a very good character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
funny.
he's full of jokes.
He's a funny guy.
He's funny.
He's a funny dude. He has a future as a stand-up or a
Is he?
sit-down or something.
Who did he go down with yesterday? Jalen.
With Jalen,
She's quiet. Have you figured her out yet?
the quiet assassin.
I know, I can't figure her out. She's really smart. But I think she's always like calculating, figuring it out. Have you figured her out yet, Jay? She's just, he doesn't try.
She's just to her, yeah, I don't know. She's just to herself. I don't know.
But you know her brain is always going, could you? She's always
See,
thinking.
there's somebody quieter than you.
And you, she gets it all done.
Yeah, I don't. I have to look around and put a mirror to her nose to see if she's still breathing.
But she works really hard.
She actually told me yesterday she got tired.
Oh my gosh. I was beyond. You saw me sit down during JC's show. Shoo. Tired, I gotta tell you.
So I guess I'm in the news today.
All right, what you got?
The controversy with the Super Bowl, the first one has come out. Have you heard about it?
No.
Biden, the president, is using the Super Bowl and Swiftie. He's using the Swiftie method because what they're doing is they're going to use Swiftie's going to say for all her followers to vote for Biden. She did it 4 years ago, and I think it was 32 million or 320 something,
Biden?
32 something.
Is she a Biden supporter?
Yeah. And yeah, because she got mad at Trump, called her something. She doesn't talk to him.
Interesting.
But she's going to do it again this year, and the Super Bowl is trying to keep her away as much as they can, because they don't want it to be the Swiftie
Political
nation.
Super Bowl.
They don't want they want both teams to be represented, and they're both in red, so you can't tell who's what. So I did some investigation.
Someone going to wear white?
Probably the Chiefs are wearing white. It was a big to-do about that. Do you know that they put money in Vegas what color the uniforms they're going to wear? The coin toss,
Sometimes.
first penalty, the whole thing.
Gatorade color.
Is that a thing? You
Yeah.
choose the Gatorade color?
They choose the Gatorade color of when they splash the coach. Like what color Gatorade it's gonna
Really?
I guess it's got to be red either way.
Could be orange.
be. No, it could be. Yeah, it could be a whole
Could be
variety.
blue. Could be orange. Could be white.
And they have odds on it too of
What color is gonna
what
be-
color is going to be the best one.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
It's called gambling. So I found that they have on the field these big suites that hold about 50 people. $700,000 a suite. And they're all around the stadium. And they're sold out. Sold out.
But think how many people fit in a suite.
50 people.
All right, so divide that by 700,000.
Well, that's not the way it works. Usually a company comes in and buys it. Like Amazon bought one. The company heads are going to go to the Super Bowl.
And they should. Because
Yeah.
that is capitalism at its finest. Welcome to the United States of America.
Yeah, but you see, if I had that kind of money, I would have a suite, and I would invite the common person. So I would have like a drawing for the first 50 people, and just bring in the common guy. You know, do a little background check, make sure the guy is not a crazy person, or the girl. And then I would give the common person an opportunity to live that life for one day.
I'm sure there will be people that will do it, and it's going to be all over the news that they gave it to someone's homeless or make a wish for a child in need, and that's their wish.
But
who's
I'm talking about
suffering
this
from
particular
cancer.
suite on the field. You can smell the grass.
Is it real grass they're playing on?
What is that? Artificial?
That's going to be a problem
Why?
because that's when everyone blows out their Achilles.
Well-
Sorry, not that I meant to say that, but it seems
They,
to be a trend.
they actually, I don't know what they're going to do, but whatever they're doing is going to be top-notch turf. They
damn right.
reseeded it, they whatever.
Because remember that turf where they had the mix and they both blew out their Achilles on that turf that was half and half? Sorry,
I think it
don't
has to
mean
do with
say
the
anything
shoes.
like that.
I don't think it's the turf. I think it's
I'm
the shoes.
seeing a
have
lot of
changed.
like TikTok edits, highlights, because a lot of people don't want this matchup. They wanted the Ravens and Lions matchup, so they predict that Travis Kelce will have an ACL injury in the first quarter. Patrick Mahomes will be injured out for the second quarter, and then Eli Manning comes in and saves the team for whatever reason. It has just these bizarre scenarios.
Eli Manning.
Yeah, they want like the 2011 Giants to come on the field randomly and win the Super Bowl. It's just these bizarre TikToks.
What I like about these two teams is that they do things differently than anybody in the NFL. So you're going to see a lot of, especially the Chiefs, because I know the reader's going to come out. Remember when they used to do the twirl and all the players twirl to one side and all stuff like that is what I like.
They love their screen passes
Yep.
for the Chiefs.
I love that. I love the mentality of Reed. I love the way they're going to prepare for this thing. I'm picking the Chiefs to win. I know they're a point underdog or something. I just like the coaching on both sides. It's refreshing to see an old guy and a young guy, both on both sides, two different sets of the spectrum, but two of the brightest minds, and they take chances. Listen, there's nobody that takes more chances than the Detroit Lions football coach. That guy blew it. That team should have won. He blew it. But I love
Did
the
he keep his job?
aggressiveness. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Well, he didn't give him a raise.
He's not going anywhere.
But he should not. He shouldn't. You never take points off the field. You don't go for third down, fourth down when you're at the 1 foot
Did you
line.
see
Take
the
the
Detroit
points.
player that was on a plane, and there was a woman whose blood sugar just, like, I guess plummeted, and she didn't feel well. She passed out on the plane. There's a doctor and a nurse. I couldn't get her regulated, and he's like, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I think she has low blood sugar. He gave her the machine. They tested. They gave her whatever they gave her, and he helped save her life.
Detroit Lion? There you go.
Pretty cool, right?
Listen, I'm going to pick Detroit to win the Super Bowl next year. There's early odds already. I got to tell you, I love that team.
I got to tell you, what makes up mankind is so interesting to me. Do you think when we all were created back in the day, God's like, and one day they'll be gambling on football?
No, he said, and one day there'll be football. Everything else, we created.
I mean, think about that.
Roman
However,
Empire.
whatever you believe in, evolution or creation or whatever it is, when it began back with Pangea, as Josh tells us, to now, let's bet on a football game and spend $11,000 for a seat to sit and watch men run after a football on
There's
a green
cheerleaders.
field.
There's cheerleaders.
And watch the cheerleaders. You know, it's been 20 years since the Justin Timberlake,
Fiasco?
Janet Jackson,
The,
Nipplegate, apparently.
Nipplegate. I got to tell you something.
I can't believe it's been
I
20
bought the
years.
poster. Did I ever tell you this? I bought the poster. They
What
made
did
a
it say, like,
poster.
oops?
They both signed
I
it.
did it again?
And I did it again, yeah. And I had it.
Was
and
it
somebody
Janet or
I lived
Britney?
with threw it away. Janet.
It was Janet. So why would I say, oops, I did it again? That was Britney Spears.
It
And you
was-
agreed with me.
It was. They threw it away. Somebody tore it up and threw it away. You remember that? You don't remember. They're too young. Josh, you remember Janet Jackson's nipple popping out?
20 years ago, they were
I'm gonna
young.
look straight at her and say that.
Why?
Nothing. But yes, I
I
remember.
mean, look at you then. You remember?
Yes.
How many times did you see it?
You're only 4.
No, but like you go on YouTube and you watch like these top 10 big moments, controversial moments in Super Bowl history or whatever, and that always popped up on there. So
You know what also pops up is Whitney Houston singing the American flag, the Star Spangled Banner at the Giant Buffalo game. That was number 1 on the top charts for like 11
It
weeks.
still is. If you play Christmas songs and Whitney Houston, it still comes on Christmas songs. I don't know why. but
The
it does.
national anthem?
Yes, because it's all Whitney Houston. Pretty
Unbelievable.
cool, right?
That was a different type of Super Bowl. I'll never forget. I saw that one in Ivan's house. But this one, finally, I think I'm going to enjoy watching 2 teams that I really, really thoroughly enjoy watching. Finally. I wish the Ravens would have been there, but I still think the Chiefs are the team to be. And talking about things to be, I saw my Knickerbockers last night.
Yeah.
Played the Indiana Pacers with 7 guys because everybody's hurt. So they had to play the game against 7 guys, and they were down by 15.
Looks like our studio today.
But they won.
I don't know where anybody is today.
They won. I was like, and I could watch the game. I have this thing, when the Knicks are losing by more than 15, I stop watching. And I peek. And they won. So I got to tell you, hats off, 9 in a row. It's good to be a Knick today.
It's funny. You watched that, and I watched the season finale or the end of the season of Lessons in Chemistry with Brie Larson.
You know, I asked yesterday what was something to watch, and nobody responded, so I
So
didn't
it's
look
an
for it.
8-episode series, and it's a book. Which is, it was a.
You
Did
seen
you read
it?
it?
No, I have a show, but it's kind of appropriate.
See what?
It's kind of inappropriate, so.
What,
yeah.
Lessons in Chemistry, or with the show you're watching?
The show I'm watching.
Oh.
What are you watching? Debbie Does Dallas?
It's called All of the Queen's Men.
Oh, I seen that.
I like that show.
That's nothing but nudity.
But I like
and men
other
kissing
parts
men
of it,
and girls
the-
kissing girls. There's all sorts of stuff
No.
going on in there.
Okay, minus that. I just like the plot of it.
But it's part of it, right?
Yes.
You
Which
wouldn't
is-
like Lessons in Chemistry.
I don't like it.
It's kind of female empowerment. It's not your
I'm
thing.
tired of that.
I know, it's just
I
so
got a
not for
migraine.
you.
The empowerment is coming out of my ears.
But it's a good story.
But I don't mind it. It's okay. Don't start screaming at me.
We're going to take a commercial break. More to come on this Friday with our crew. Still don't know where anybody is. We'll see who shows up today. 888-994-4995, Studio B. We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty rich and pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
How old are you? 12? 20? 24. How old are you?
Works hard.
Well, I can understand why you're tired, but you're 24.
But assignments doesn't have any age limit.
That's true.
Assignment has no age limit.
Assignment?
The assignment. They had homework.
The assignments.
Oh, you had to work? Oh, your schoolwork?
Yeah, I had classes till 10
Do you feel
o'clock.
smarter today?
Sorry?
You feel smarter today?
Smarter?
You know, the opposite of dumber. You feel smarter?
Again, what can I tell you, everybody?
That's why you go to school, right? You look smarter today.
Oh,
Did you guys have fun yesterday?
Yesterday,
The barbecue.
Yeah, I
The
remember.
barbecue.
You remember yesterday?
And then the
Yes,
new
yes.
furniture and redecorating.
Absolutely, yeah. The
It
food
was
is
so
very
fun.
delicious, and I love that vibe and the ambience over there. Yeah, that was good.
You like that?
Yes, very much.
Grace came and couldn't believe we had redecorated in the time we had left her at lunch and then this morning.
I came in this morning and I was like,
Oh.
what the heck happened here?
Carpets and rugs and everything.
Cheers.
Next is we're going to move some artwork around. We're going to change the background here, I think.
We should do that.
Agreed.
Absolutely. So my Thug Life handkerchief would look better with
What?
Something
More beautiful artwork?
Maybe with TBC Kasaka, the
I
horse.
don't know. What'd you say? What did you say?
Whatever the name of that thing
I
is.
thought you said something without an SC. I'm like, what?
What?
Huh?
Who?
Who? What?
Oh,
you?
what is it?
You.
We can put it behind us.
You know, we never did horoscopes this week, and it's almost the
You
end of the
started
week.
yesterday.
We
and you
never did them.
stopped. You stopped. It says do not read horoscopes today.
I don't think so, and I think we
You should read it so we can recap to see if what it says really happened this week.
I think we should. Let me find them. 100%. And I even brought my glasses because the week is almost up and we haven't even done them.
What are we doing
see what
today?
we
What's
got.
on the agenda today with shows?
Today we've got quiet paddle, pickleball paddles coming in.
Are we doing the pickleball show
And
today?
I think we've got Dr. Tar coming in so we can talk about injury prevention maybe?
You talk about all the injuries
All the injuries.
that
All
you
right.
get for playing pickleball.
This is Madame Clairvoyant through tomorrow. So we'll see how the week rolls out through tomorrow. All right, we've got, I ask you this every week. Virgo, just like Josh.
And Virgos are not virgins.
All right. It's important to you to be useful. It's important to you to be useful. Okay. You want to do work that matters in the world, to make people's lives or just their days better. This can make it hard for you to indulge your imagination. You struggle to make the case that creativity is useful or necessary. Put your doubts to the side this week. It's a chance for you to shine, to give in to your creative impulses. This work matters too. Telling stories, creating art, making people laugh, it's human. It's also what makes the world worth living in. Make sense to you two creative people?
What is it? You live more insecurities because of you got the talents, but you don't display them?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't think that's what it was saying.
Well, it says it's highlighting things that you should be doing as opposed to things that you believe you should be doing.
I'll tell you after.
Or something.
Want to make people's work matter to them.
I mean, you guys are good at what you do. You should display it. I tell him this every day. He doesn't like to hear it. You don't like to hear it either.
It's a chance to show your creativity.
It's a what? What difference is the outcome? It can't be
You think
worse
it's
than
the
what you
outcome or the
started.
process
The outcome.
is more important than the process?
No way. The journey is a whole lot better than the end. Because the destination, when you get there, is done. You know, it's funny. Freddie does not want me to throw away the trophies. I said, well, you can fish the ones I threw away already. Because he has 2 sons. I says, bro. And he says, I had a lot of trophies, right? I go, yeah. But once you get the trophy and they take the picture and you celebrate that night, you don't live the memory. You don't live them. You know, you don't display them. You're not proud. This is why those little cards and everything, there's a significant meaning to it.
Good morning.
And how you doing? 10
Morning,
minutes.
come have a seat.
Come.
Relax.
You want to be on the show?
Yeah.
I'll
You can
put you
just
off
sit.
camera. If you stay here, it's off camera. If you stay here, nobody can see you. No, see? Nobody can see
All
you.
right. What is your horoscope, Nathan?
Yeah, I guess you don't remember. We both are same. So March 31st.
Oh,
That is, yeah.
You're March 31st and
Yeah.
you're the
June 20.
You're June. March. So you're an Aries like
Aries,
me.
Yeah.
And what are you?
I don't know.
You're June?
I really 23rd.
What's June 23rd?
What's June 23rd?
Cancer or Leo?
She's a Leo. Ugh!
Let's see. June 23rd. June.
Leo. Bet you she's a Leo.
Zodiac sign. We'll look it up and see. Cancer.
That can't be.
It's what it says.
Cancer
What can
nice
I tell
people.
you? All right, Cancer it is. When you disagree with others, it often seems simplest to keep it to yourself, so that's what you do. Maybe you're hesitant to get drawn into a conscientious debate. Maybe you don't want the attention or simply don't think the other person is worth engaging with. There are plenty of valid reasons for staying quiet. This week, though, it's better to open up, to say what you really think, and get into an argument
that.
if necessary.
True.
You deserve to be heard, always, and people around you would benefit from your point of view. Don't bottle it up.
That's true. You had fun
Look
yesterday?
at yesterday. You redecorated the whole studio.
Did you have fun at the food?
Food, yeah. I I love the chicken wings and all. It was so good.
We were trapped behind we couldn't get out because we had all these people, right?
Yeah.
She
we
says
had
the
all
same thing
people
you
we
said.
had.
I don't like being trapped in a spot where I can't move. I can't serve, I can't clean, I can't get out, I can't talk.
I did that on
wouldn't- I
purpose.
know. It's not what I'm used to doing.
You know, all you gotta do is push the table forward. You know, you go.
If I wouldn't disrupt, there are people on the other
What
side.
There was
doing
nobody on the
stuff,
other
I
side.
wouldn't disrupt the whole flow of
The
that.
camera
That
was
was a good
there.
shot, though.
It was a good
It might have
shot.
been uncomfortable, but it was a good shot.
It was, what you do for the show as well, I got to tell you.
And she said, oh, no, don't let Michelle pick up the plates. I go,
I'm like, why are you letting the host clean up after us?
honey, she does that for a living.
But not for us. We're supposed to go, clean, shoot, do what we do, and clean up like we were never there.
I swear, I thought you were going to jump up like Spider-Woman.
I was like, this isn't right. You guys got to clean up after yourselves.
So I
She was
said,
cleaning
go
up
under the
after
table.
everybody.
Go.
Oh my gosh. All right, Aquarius. Your birthday's coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My
How old
brother's-
are you? 22? 21.
You're not even legal age to drink.
That's why she doesn't drink.
She drinks like a fish.
No, my birthday's the same day as the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I still
What?
think you're like this FAU administrator for whatever reason.
Huh?
I still think you're an FAU administrator.
When I first met Josh, he thought I was an adult.
You know that morning show with FAU was huge.
Yeah?
The
They're
numbers
really,
on that
really
show was like, shoo.
They're really well.
That's
So we should have a
crazy
cake
story.
with a bottle of Johnny Walker Red or something inside it, coming out
I'm
of
doing
it.
that tomorrow for my mother. How'd you know? Kidding, but I should.
No, she doesn't like Johnny. She likes
Jack. So we
Jack.
substitute the bottle.
You take the cake, you make a hole, and you put the bottle inside it, and you serve it that way. It's a hit. I've done that for
We're
years.
gonna bring it to the rehab hospital. Serve all the patients. See how
Hey,
that
Mom.
goes over.
How you doing? Rehabbing.
All right, Aquarius. Physical rehab. She's not in drug or alcohol rehab. You got to specify what the bottle is, Jack.
Oh,
Anyway, recently you've been feeling a lot of pressure to get it right. So hold the correct opinion to make ambitious career moves to avoid relationship drama. Bad or silly choices were acceptable when you were younger, but you're too old for all that now. You should know better. This week, cut yourself some slack. Nobody ages out of making mistakes. Best case scenario, you start making more interesting ones. Don't worry so much that you're falling in to meet arbitrary expectations. You're doing just fine.
that's so true.
What the heck? That one was so dead on.
Dead
Really?
on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Dead on.
I
She
forget
tells
the big kids
Spill the
job.
she
tea,
tells
as
me
they
this
say.
morning. She says, "Okay, tell me what I miss," because she turns everything on in
He
the
comes
studio.
in every day and goes behind me, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Oh, to
You're
turn
not
the
doing
lights
anything
on.
wrong.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to do all the lights. There's a lot of lights in. There's over 55
Just tell him
lights.
you leave some off to see if he's awake,
To catch him.
just to catch him.
I have to find a big kid job, and it's really stressing me out. Because I don't know if I want to move home, if I want to stay here, if I want to move.
You're not graduating yet.
I graduate in August,
So
and I only have
relax.
half a semester.
So you got to get a job. Relax. What are you panicking for?
Because
If you
I
go,
always panic. I'm just.
if you go to two
You got
J's,
6 months to worry about it.
I'm just
You're
an
on a
embodiment
Tuesday.
of worries.
No, I think I am.
what do you want to do for a living? What do you want to work at?
I don't know. That's another thing, because I can go marketing or I could go film. I would like to go film, but that one's harder. So
How would you like me to talk to the lady at Channel 5?
Channel 5. I mean,
I got an idea. Remind me on Monday. I asked them to give us a tour of the
TV station.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore because of COVID. But maybe they'll make an exception. So she said to remind her when you send
Yeah,
it.
but here's the thing: when you book a trip,
Yeah.
you take 15 people with you.
Yeah.
They
My
don't want
tribe
that
is
many
big.
people walking around because of COVID.
Well, they can all wear masks. The COVID is done already.
Except we got one out sick.
But they got 5,000 people working in that company.
They don't want to get them. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's let them decide that.
All right, Pisces, you ready?
No.
You're a Pisces. Anyone else a Pisces?
You're a Pisces? No. What sign are you?
Ooh.
Another one.
Pisces, lately you've been struggling to strike a balance between your competing desires for a big, exciting life and for a sense of security.
True that.
Some say as you get older, you inevitably have to give up on adventure, but you want it all. The passion and a soft place to land. The comfort of the familiar, but also the thrill of the unknown. This is so you. The truth is that you can have it both, but probably not all the time.
Yes, you can.
Sometimes the pendulum swings one way and sometimes
Pendulum
the other.
swing like that.
Instead of fighting it, trust that it'll balance out over time.
It will.
Have faith.
It always has. That's so
Have
me.
faith. That is so you. All
I am,
right.
I am at the debacle of having fun and
Finding a new place to live.
and I did that. Took me one day. Everybody gave me all these
Like
horror
I
stories.
said,
You
good
can't
to be
find
you.
nowhere to live. And
No,
this and
you
that.
spoke. You told me for 2 years you couldn't move because there's no place to live, and I told you there will always be a place to live.
I didn't find one place. I didn't find 3 places. I found 6 places in one
See,
day.
so all the people that put that garbage
Visit
in your head.
all of them, and I would have taken all of them.
See?
And one was nicer than the next. One of them, I wanted to bring you, all of you there, on the 6th floor, overlooking the ocean, and it's a studio.
See, that's just the rhetoric that people feed your brain.
Rhetoric.
Rhetoric. Taurus, you ready? This week, tensions to close relationships might seem catastrophic. You worry that an argument should shatter your happiness and that the faux pas might signal the beginning of an irreparable breach. You fear that if communication becomes strained now, it might never get back on track. Take comfort in the fact that the situation almost definitely feels much better fraught than it actually is. And you're reading too much into awkward interactions. People care about you more than you believe, and your bonds are strong enough to withstand a disagreement or two.
See that? I feel her. What? Are you feeling that way? You got a big concert coming up.
3 of them.
3. Oh, so you're a little overwhelmed.
We got you.
Yeah, don't worry about
We
it.
got you.
There's only one way. Past the floor, you don't fall.
So comforting.
That's what my father used
Until
to
you
tell
get
me.
a taller chair.
He says, you're not comfortable. I am very comfortable.
You're comfortable?
No.
Not at all.
Not yet.
I am, because I got room to move and to spin. It's like, oh. All right. Aries. You and me.
Me.
You're not the type to be overly concerned about preparing for the future. It isn't that you don't care, only that you understand it's impossible to be ready for every possible scenario. The universe is unpredictable. All you can control is your own behavior and how you respond. While generally a useful outlook, this week you'll benefit from looking ahead and planning. If you're intentional about the work you do now and clear about what you hope, where you hope will lead you, you're setting yourself up for future happiness and success.
Do you have anxiety?
No.
You're calm?
Very calm and organized.
And nothing bothers you? Nothing. So if you see something out of place, you go over, you fix it, you don't panic?
No, I don't panic at all. I deal things very cool. Yeah, very cool.
What kind of Aries is he?
I
He's
don't
not
know.
like you.
I know.
Is there a male Aries and a female Aries?
I don't know.
I deal things very cool. As she knows me.
Is he cool?
Yeah, very cool.
He's very calm?
kind of person.
Well,
I
he
hate
has to live with you. Of course he's calm.
No. Actually, I am like that, If I don't find things in place, I get so irritated. I just go immediately and, place it in, its position and all.
I got a job for you. I'm giving her the whole back cabinet to clean up.
Ooh. Did you fix the wires out in Studio A?
Actually, I don't know how to fix those, so I don't want to mess with that.
She has a thing called OCD, so
She has a thing called OCD.
Yeah.
She has all the labels
Heavily.
sticking out? Oh, that's hilarious.
You know, I opened up my supplement cabinet the other night and I realized everything is backwards. And I thought, if anyone with OCD opened this cabinet, the labels are all facing in.
Chuck let that happen?
He doesn't use the same supplements I use, so he would have no idea. But I realized it would make anyone crazy because I have to. I know them all by size of the bottle, but only I would know that.
You know, it's funny. If I take this out of here and I use it and I put it here, that drives me crazy. I think my biggest pet peeve is not putting things back. Like you told Baxton to put that thing back, right? So the little gray thing. Okay, so he left it in Studio A. That's not where I showed
His
him.
big
he got
jacket.
it from.
Oh, the other thing.
Yeah, I said that's not where. So I'm sitting there saying to myself, why am I getting so peed off? I get upset when somebody takes something and doesn't put it back.
But you never put your stuff back.
I always put my
Have you
stuff
seen
back.
it backstage? What it looks like?
Backstage?
Our office.
My side looks great. Your side is a mess.
You know, it looks like behind your chair.
Well, that's because I got my poker chips and my stuff like that. Those are props. Those are going to be used in the future.
Don't we have to run around and search for the bell every morning?
No,
it's
I
like
put this
9:28 and we're like, where's the bell?
Always in the same place.
Which is where?
Behind the red sign. Behind the red sign.
Behind the going
And
live
somebody
sign.
moves it.
No, me, I keep it there.
Uh-huh. And what about this? Hey, Dawn, it's in the Dawn zone. Does anybody know what this Dawn zone is?
It's apparently, it's huge.
She says, wait, It's in one of 27 places. What?
It's either in the cabinet, which I'm going to have Pooja work on. It's going to be a process.
Oh, that's a whole day project.
Pooja and Kennedy can work on it. There's Allen wrenches, there's screws, she's like,
yeah, but we need that stuff.
I know.
So you're going to have to organize.
Exactly.
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 It's going to look the same except neater.
Freddie told Pooja to take all the wires out of the theater and stretch them out and re-plug them in.
You know why? Every Friday night, I hear, the wires are a mess. The wires are a mess. The wires are a mess. I go, Dawn, it's a mess because they got to move things around. Garcia will do it. Garcia is very OCD. Around. He's another one. He moves things around. I says, can you put the cameras back? And then there's another camera that we wanted. And because they don't want to use the black box, they don't use that other camera. You got to put the other camera in play.
We'll put it in play. We'll use it.
And teach the black box.
Yes.
The camera. He says, no, we got to get another card. Well, that card is $900.
No, we're just going to put that in. It still wouldn't matter because we only have 4 imports into the board.
It doesn't matter because the camera will go into play with the black box. You could do up to 16 cameras with the black box.
They were on 2 shoots yesterday and then came back and did all production until 8 o'clock last night. How was that second shoot?
It was pretty fun. We went to Morgan & Morgan and Plantation. So they have like the whole 4th floor to themselves. Beautiful outlooking scenery and all that. So it was kind of nice, yeah. They had nice conference rooms too. Giant TVs in there for whatever reason. And then all you got to say is, hey, Zoom, join meeting. I said it, but nothing happened.
Oh, for the big giant Zoom meetings?
Yeah.
And then the video you did is going to be on that giant TV after we send it to Angel Studios.
What giant TV? Oh, in the conference room?
Yeah, they're going to play everything there.
Okay.
Everything's going to be edited there.
Are you ready to wrap this up?
Ready to wrap it up.
Right. Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in today midday. I think we've got quiet pickleball paddles. I don't know. Maybe we can make some announcements with Seaside Music in the house also.
We could do that.
We'll see what we've got coming up.
Big concert coming up?
Yep.
Where'd you get this?
Josh.
Can I get my tuner back?
He was a little cranky.
Yeah.
No pun intended. But I'm bummed. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.